I lived in Libya approximately 5 years, went to school here, junior high and high school, moved away, and I've been back for visits ever since. My dad lived here until he passed away. I have family that lived here. My brother stayed here till he graduated. My daddy worked at Zonolite as a carpenter. We lived on Dakota Avenue, I did, and they lived out in US 2, which was close to Libby. I would say probably Daddy's work clothes, washing them, the school, the parking lots, had it there. All of us kids climbed all these mountains, including out there, everywhere we went. It was just a thing we did, hiking. With us, probably kicking up the dust of where it had settled down. There probably was, in the house Daddy built, probably the insulation, because he built 2 different houses while we lived here. I was diagnosed with asbestos-related disease after my sister had passed away from the mesothelioma, and my dad. So we all came here to get screened, and that was what diagnosis was. We come here every year from Minnesota to be screened. It's more known here than it is in other places of the United States. I think they've studied it, and that there was more people that it was showing up in here in this area, the Libby and Troy area. We travel approximately 1,200 miles to come to the Libby asbestos screening here in Libby, Montana. We come here because it is more known of what the x-rays show and how it is diagnosed here. We have went in the other states. I went in Virginia. My brother-in-laws also went in Minnesota, and they tell us we don't have asbestos-related diseases. Yes, we do, because it's a different type. This is like starts on the outer layer, the plural of your lungs. I just have shortness of breath. I'm one of the very, very lucky ones. I would say that's about the only symptom. First, when we come here to CARD, we go over to the hospital and I have a CAT scan done. And then the follow-up is over here at CARD. We have the breathing tests, 2 or 3 different types. And then we see the doctor, and he explains if we've stayed the same, progressed, or never gets really better, but it can stay the same. And they're very good here. I mean, there's so much history here that they know exactly what they're looking for. The doctors here at CARD are very knowledgeable. They explain it in words that you understand exactly what is taking place. They show you your x-ray pictures, go through there and explain what is the same, what is different, what has changed. And it's just very, very friendly atmosphere. You feel like they're trying to help you through what you might be scared of. Yes, this center is making a very difference to a lot of people. There is a lot of people that would not have took precautions, would not have tried. Exercising is very great for your lungs with this, to keep the capacity. And they just have a way of getting it across to you that it's very important to keep your physical health along with what you're dealing with. Yes, I feel more hopeful with people that have a lot worse than I do, because he was just explaining to me a while ago, if it has turned to the type of lung cancer it can be, that caught very early stages, that you can live many, many years. The thing to do is early detection, and that is what they're doing here. And it's bringing people in more because they're hearing about this, instead of just saying, oh well, I got it, can't do nothing about it. So this right here is really, really a very good promotion for all the people out there, to get it out there and let people learn that there is hope. It would be really nice if we could get the word out to more of the states, that people have been here, have moved away. This has been shipped all over the world. And there's a lot of people that aren't even aware that this has taken place. Really. I mean, they have published some books that have helped people. This is the only place that I know of that they have this type of representation for this asbestos-related disease. I have been to other places, like I told you before, that I didn't have asbestos. I didn't have no asbestos-related disease. They didn't know what I was talking about.